What is going on, Nissan Nation, around the globe, we should say, because this is your Nissan Nation, and I am your host, David Boyd, and we've got young Daniel over there in the republic that is known of California, the
Mhm.
democracy that is California, and
It
we
is.
are live to talk Nissan Navara slash Frontier. And dude, we've been waiting for a new truck for so long, Danny. I don't care if it's not the American version or what. Like the excitement is real to finally talk new Nissan pickup trucks, dude. But first off, what is going on, buddy?
Not too much, not too much. Yeah, like you said, I'm freaking stoked to see what Nissan's gonna be pumping out. Maybe we'll get an idea of what's gonna be coming out here, whether it's tech or maybe some design themes or whatever. But either way, it's cool that they're finally bringing out a new mid-sized truck.
Yep. It is very cool, man, because here in the US, we've all wanted that kind of the Navara that's over in Australia and around the globe. We've wanted that truck here because it's really, I've said it for a long time. That is the third generation Frontier. It's what we all expected to get here in the United States. And I don't know if old Carlos Ghosn or whatever in his wisdom was like, no, we'll skip you guys. You guys are doing that old body style right now. Let's just stick with that. But man, Danny, I am very pumped, man. I'm super excited to talk about a truck that's not the Nissan Titan.
No kidding, right? Well, and you know what? We've been talking about this. I mean, we've been talking about Frontier for
Whew.
forever. But this is the first time we're actually getting to be able to see some fresh new stuff. Again, it's not it's going to be we'll probably see it in Mexico and around the world, but at the same time, it's something new that you know will give us a taste of what we might get.
That it is, and of course we've showed spy photos, and everybody now, we didn't break that news on that one, but we were really close to doing it. We've showed spy photos of this thing for quite a while now, and I, the interior is what I want to see how they've kind of pumped it up a little bit. I've got a couple pictures that I've posted up of what they sort of have done, but it's till you actually get to see the full thing in like nice light and stuff, it's that's where it's going to really make a difference. But Danny, I think for us in the United States, obviously we're going to see a little bit of that Titan in this pickup truck. No doubt on
Mhm.
that. I think that we've all seen the grill. I think the headlights on this thing are kind of cool because they're
Yeah,
those four little LED bulbs, sort of like
the little pod things.
the night sky or whatever concept they called that thing
Yeah.
was. And that's way different than anybody's done. I think Nissan's like, I won't say breaking ground, but maybe they are sort of breaking ground in the pickup truck world of that's just completely different than anything in the United States.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be really cool to see what they come out with. I mean, we've seen so many spy shots, and whether it's a vehicle that's all wrapped up and stuff like that. So it'll be nice to kind of like when the Z popped up. It was finally legitimized all these different speculations that we had. AC Supersport said, "Will Nissan offer a roof rack for the U.S. Frontier like the Navara has?" If I remember right, in the when they were showing them when Nissan did that like shadow release where they showed all the different new models that were coming out for 2021 or 2020, 2021 or whatever they were saying. Um, I wanted to say that the Frontier, what we believe to be the Frontier, had a little bit of a roof rack, but I don't remember seeing one on what they were probably showing as the Navara. So maybe
Um,
slight roof rails or something on there, but I'm not sure on that.
yeah,
I will find out tonight
they're
for sure.
they're definitely getting a roof rack, and it's definitely going to be, Danny. It definitely is more like Navara, where the Nerf bar thing's gone away for Frontier as we know it. And in this last generation Navara, they've had those just the slimline racks, and either you like those or you ditch them. Like there's no, in many cases, like the ones that they're putting on the U.S. Frontiers, they were a waste of space, man. I know, Danny, at one point you ditched yours, um, and I think you've got them back on now, but they just they're not super in that truck. They're not super practical. I think the more slimline ones for daily use is probably a little more practical. And then if you want to go full, whatever you're gonna run to the and hide in the woods or whatever you're gonna do with your truck, man. If you want the full rack, you'll just go somewhere and have someone build one.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. I think the one that I have on my Frontier, which is the classic one that you see on almost everything, it's big and bulky and kind of it does give it a little bit more of a rugged look. I will say that.
Mhm.
So there's some things I do like about it, but at the same time, it's really kind of big, and it's actually not the most. It's kind of lumbersome if you're going to be tying things up there or putting anything up there. It's not as user friendly as it could be if you wanted to put something a little bit more slimline,
Right.
maybe something that has a little bit more rigidity to it or something like that. I put like one of those Thule cases on it one time, and the middle bars were kind of bouncing around a little bit. And then on top of it, if you do put anything up there and you have a sunroof, which I never use, but if you're into that kind of thing, it totally blocks that. So yeah, I think the little roof rack thing, to stow some stuff up there, isn't a bad idea. But I don't think you need to make it crazy strong, because most of the things you're going to be putting up there might be like a case or a tent or something small. And so if you're going to make it something for maybe 50 to 75 pounds or something like that.
Right. First off, guys, let's get some business out of the way because you guys know the drill. Please smash the like button. It helps get this thing up in the algorithm so that we're next to Nissan on the release of this thing. And the more, especially for Australian and other countries that watch this thing that may not, this might be the only time they get a chance to get some of our content, which I love watching their content. So I'm sure that the interest always goes both ways. So smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. We're just, the more subscribers that we get, the more serious Nissan globally takes us. Now, Nissan North America, they know who we are, and they pimp us out in some gear every once in a while and send us on some trips, and we have fun. But Danny, I think Nissan Australia needs to call us in. I think I need to get on the back of a kangaroo and we charge in there, buddy.
Yeah, there's some mates that we need to hang out with and
My boy Trav in here.
experience.
My boy
Yeah,
Trav, definitely.
we need to experience some down unders, dude. I mean, Dave's experienced some down unders, but it's
Whoa,
a
whoa,
whole
whoa,
different
whoa.
thing.
I don't know what we're talking about there. But it does, and like I have goals to get to Australia in the next couple of years, and I also have goals to get the show into Japan. So when you guys do that, we get to bring our unique, maybe rednecky, maybe Southern California take. I don't know, whatever you consider us. It would be fun to have me and Danny go to Japan or somewhere and just the
Heck
dummies
yeah.
that we could be in that country, man. I think it would be fun. But anyways, let's see. Joe Taylor says, will the sunroof carry through for the 2021 Frontier? Joe, I got a feeling you're going to see a pano roof in that truck, man. Screw just a little sunroof. You're going to get the whole roof option in that little truck.
I hope not.
Well, I know you're not a big fan of the sunroofs out in Southern California, but the rest of the country likes them, Dan. And I don't.
Apparently.
Hey, Trav, if you're still in here, man, is a sunroof a big thing in Australia? Our buddy Travis Barber there, he's a good friend, and he lives down there. And I think he was telling me earlier that one of his buddies' 720s is going to be in this reveal. So I don't know if Nissan's paying some heritage and they want to use a
Nice.
truck, but
Nice.
my buddy Trav was over there by. He was next to Nissan HQ in Australia today, and he said he got a peek of that truck, and then they shut the windows on him. So I'm kind of pumped about that. And guys, literally, we have people everywhere that help us with this show. So we're globally a big deal, Dan.
Yeah, we're basically international now at this point. We got all kinds of listeners in one or two countries, so that's enough to be international.
Oh, of course.
For all of those of you hopping onto live chat right now and listening and looking for the new Nissan, what can they expect from tonight's show, Dave? Let's give them we got about 34 people in here chatting and talking. What you want to go over what we're doing tonight?
Well, first off, Ronald, thank you for that super chat, man. That means a lot, dude. And you all know that and I don't beg for these things, but you guys know that just helps. It helps. It's helping. Like, I'm gonna release a video this week where we're showing the studio, building the studio out here, and it's getting Danny some new equipment. And guys, we're trying to take the level up. When you guys do that, it does help that. So, what was your question again, Dan? I'm sorry.
What can everybody expect from tonight's show? What are we going to be doing?
Well, I think there'll be a little bit of nudity and I'm sorry, that's a different show.
No, that's a 9:00 show.
No, I think the most exciting thing that for the Australians and people in South America and Japan and everywhere is the Pro 4X lineup coming to their country. I think I talked about in the last couple videos I've done that Nissan is finally, let's get everything in line. Let's those in the United States, we're a global company. Like I could go to Australia and live there for a little bit, and I would have no clue. It would take me some learning time to figure out what each model they have. I think it's time to streamline all this stuff, and I think Nissan's sort of on the path to do that. So
Hmm.
definitely Pro 4X, Danny, is first off, and looky here, guys. There's my buddy Trav watching us on the big screen in his shop down in Australia.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy. Um, Danny, what are your hopes for this thing? Obviously, they get diesel. That's something we do not get. But I think that Nissan is going to bring that 3.8 liter V6 to Australia finally because they fought it with the petrol, and now those guys they love the petrol engines and that they love that big 5.6 liter V8. So I think
Right
Nissan,
out.
I think they could bring that down there, and that's just me speculating.
Yeah, and I think they'll definitely appreciate the Pro 4X for as long as they outfit it correctly. Put a
Hmm.
little locker in it and have it be a little bit more off road capable and stuff like that. I think that'll be a great option for them, and I think they'll appreciate that. It might really push it up to be kind of the exciting new vehicle out there.
Right.
Sounds like Overland Nashville is really into the nudity. He actually sent me
Uh
a
oh.
naked picture from the waist up right before we went on. So thank you, Jim Bob.
Well, our fans are different. So I'll say that.
Hmm.
Let's see. Rob says, "Be honest. Would you rather have the current Navara or what you think the new Frontier would be?" Ooh, that's a good question, Rob. E- I we've seen the Navara, and I've seen what the Navara is built up to look like, and I like it, especially for off roading. I like the design. I like the layout of the thing. I think it's well done. The biggest thing for Navara was the it wasn't suited to the American needs. They went coil springs in it. It was a little soft. I know some of the Australian journalists down there fussed initially that it was just too soft. They would, the midsize, what we call a midsize truck here in the United States, is a pretty big truck for those areas. So what we do with our little trucks and expect too much of them, they just need it as a daily do it. So when you put the soft springs in, that was probably a no go. But I do like the design a lot, and I've really I've been optimistic, but yet down on the current what we're going to see as the Frontier. So it's tough for me, Dan. It really is. What do you like the current Navara?
The current Navara, it's a little too soft. The body lines are a little too soft for me. I mean, I would have appreciated it in the States, and I probably would have got on the fanboy side of it. And
Yeah,
it's very similar to, like, for body lines and stuff, to what we see in the Canyon, Colorado, but just not quite as cool, if you
right.
ask me. Yeah, the four link with the coils. Um, I talked with last whatever it was the other day when we had a show, talking to Sean, and he actually was talking about his four link FJ, which he said, you know what, I kind of wish that I just went with, or that it just had leaf springs, because it's just a lot easier to modify. You can have a little bit better of a progressive spring rate unless you start getting real crazy.
Yeah,
So I think for a truck, especially if you're going to be doing some work with it, I think that's a little bit better of an option. It's a little bit easier
yeah,
to deal with,
yeah.
until you get into some really extreme stuff.
And
Whether it's links or some crazy weird coilover or something like that.
right, and part of the problem we have in the United States with our Frontier was, I mean, even though it's leaf spring, they've worked so hard to make these things ride like a car that they put a softer, even they even put
Yeah.
a softer link in the rear of these things, and they sag quickly, or they kind of reverse arch real quick, and
Hmm.
it's been a big complaint here in the United States. I know. Let's see, AC Supersport. Do you guys think the 21 USA Frontier will get some of the accessories that the Navara currently has, such as the bed styling bars? I do think that they're going to do the kind of roll bars on it because they're big with Frontier or with Titan with that with 20 the 2020 coming out. They did all that, and they pushed it when we went to the last Titan press deal. Dan, they pushed that stuff so hard.
Yeah, well, and we saw just recently too with Nismo coming out with a ton of accessories for the 2020 um Frontier. So we might see a lot of really cool Nismo slash manufacturer accessories and cool stuff with the debut of that. So I'm a little bit more excited about that possibility.
Hmm.
See Nismo come in and, or as Dave would say, Nismo come in and put some real effort into the truck line that they haven't quite in quite a long time. I mean, we had the Nismo edition in back in I think it was
Right.
'06 or something like that, '05, '06.
Right. Well,
And then it went away, and Nismo wasn't really into that kind of a thing. You'd see him doing stuff with Z's and whatnot, but to see him kind of coming back up across the board in the truck line is pretty cool.
and what's cool about Nismo in the United States is that Nismo now, or Nismo as Danny like says, is now run by a truck guy, and that's a fact. Uh, Carl, who I know, he went from Truckline and helped develop the new Frontier that we're going to get in the United States, and now he's the head of Nismo North America, and he wants a lot of truck stuff because yes, Z will always be for the motorsports side. It's always going to get the cool stuff from it, but there's so much potential here in the United States. And I know like the overland guys here love Australia. That we always think of you guys have the best
The
everything.
Utes, they
Yes,
got all the Utes.
but from the racks and everything that you guys have, like it's made the overland culture here in the United States like huge. Like it's a
Well, I think we've
high.
overtaken Australia, to tell you the truth. I
Well,
think a lot of us saw a lot of, whether it was South America and Australia tents and rooftop tents and stuff like that, and we saw what they were doing.
mhm,
And then now I think in America over here, I think it's gone full buck nutty,
full
with
buck nutty.
with F450s outfitted with campers on the back that you could live out of for the rest of your life, etc. So
Right. Thank you for that, Rob. Uh,
yeah, thanks, Rob.
uh, I, but I know Nismo is working hard on it now. And when I talked with Nismo about their stuff they've got coming out for Truckline, they know they have to be competitive. It's a competitive market, and they know they can't do of the old ways of like if you wanted a Nismo exhaust system, you were going to pay an extra couple $100 for it because they
It
knew
was
they
like
could get it.
double the price.
Yeah, but they know Truckline is going to be super competitive, and oh man, I gotta fix that alert box. He didn't get the full effect of smell my finger. There we go. Um, oh man, but but that being said, uh, don't expect the Nismo parts that you're going to get for the Frontier to be high performance as far as like lightweight wheels because trucks don't need that stuff. These aren't street trucks that we're out racing that way. These are trucks that you want it to look cool. And
Yeah,
that
well,
that
and on top of that, you want them to perform in a off road or somewhat more
right.
durable environment, right?
Yes, yes, and you could put Ray wheels on these things, and I know the Xterra and Frontier used to be able to get the early gen Ray
The
wheels,
raise, yeah,
but but like they wouldn't. Honest to God, the Rays don't hold up, and they're super light, yeah, and they look really cool, and they're still stupid expensive for a 20-year-old truck, but they you need something that's tough, and so the winch bumper that I've seen, it looks really really good. Um, Obviously they're using some quality Bilstein parts on these things that they're going to upgrade you to. So yes, I think Nismo is going to bring it for Nissan. I think that Nissan and a lot of these manufacturers like Jeep has had it for a long time. They Mopar Performance. If you wanted a lift, you could get it right from the factory. Well, I think Ford with the new Bronco was like, hey, if we're coming out, we have to do a full catalog. And I think Nissan is preparing that for the next frontier and even Navara. I think Nismo and these other countries, I think you're going to get some cool options really really soon. So,
yeah, for sure. And you know what? If you lower your truck and you put some rays on it, that's gonna look freaking super sweet. But it's like Black Rhino just came out with some wheels. KMC is coming out, as you saw on my truck. Well, no, they're not coming out with those. KMC has come out with a few different styles. My truck has special super custom wheels.
right, right.
But there's definitely some more more options out there than there used to be. So Dave, what's gonna be happening here in a few minutes,
We
man? I mean,
are.
everybody's getting excited, I
I
think.
know we thank you to all 54 of you that's in this right now. We are about 3 minutes away from we'll click over in a minute and wait like everybody else, like all the commoners do. We'll wait on YouTube.
Peasants, but you're not peasants here. You are part of the Nissan Nation, and this is basically like the skybox.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
about to watch this new reveal, you're hanging out with all of your best buddies, all your fans. We all have the same color on, except a different color, and we all have the big finger, up in the skybox.
That's
We're
right.
clinking we're clinking glasses, and
And
so you guys get the first to watch it with the biggest deals there
that
are.
is. And Danny, I am on a margarita tonight. Listen to that.
Oh, I'm drinking water.
What?
I
That,
just poured it out. I poured my
oh.
water into a beer because I didn't have a cup.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody asks.
Well, so Dan, what with these other countries, kind of what are some of the things that you think Nissan should do for these other countries?
Well, obviously, like we said before, I definitely think that a leaf spring
Right. Listen to that.
rear end is
Oh,
is
I'm drinking
needed.
water.
Especially, I think a lot of these other countries are well, some of the other countries are a little bit less. Um, what's the word? Evolved, not evolved, but there's a lot more dirt track, I guess you would say. It's places like India and whatnot. Um, so you might want a little bit of a stronger rear situation. I think they don't go crazy with the packages. I think there's going to be some much better base level packages. There might be some smaller options on it. Whether it's a two door or an extra cab or something like that. I don't know if we're going to get an extra cab in the U.S. They may just do the four door. That's kind of my opinion. They might just throw that out altogether.
Right.
So you might see some different packages outside of the states, depending on I don't know how they sell outside of the states as far as like it's a short bed, long bed,
Yeah.
etc. But I do think that there might be a couple more options, country specific, depending on how those types of trucks sell. If it's a bunch of base model trucks that they're selling that are single cab, long beds, and down in South America or something like that, then. But I do think you'll see some different options, once they start coming out.
One of these things, and we're about a minute away, so I'm going to go ahead and dump us over to this, so me and Danny can still talk to you this way. One of the things that I'm super excited for the Australians is I think Terra is coming to Australia. And those that don't know, Terra is
Mm.
the four-door SUV, body on frame SUV, and they've been begging for it forever. And I do think that you're going to get that. I think they're going to bring that to United or to Australia. So I'm super pumped to that, and that's just me speculating. But I know there's a new Terra coming. There's a refreshed version of it, and it only makes sense. Australia, obviously, you guys don't really produce much cars there, so you're importing everything. I believe where the Navara is coming from, anyways, is the same place they're building it, and it says premiere will begin shortly, guys. So you might hear me and Danny go a little quieter here in a minute, but Kelly, thank you, sir. Thank you for that
What's
big
up, Kelly?
splash.
Appreciate it, brother. Sorry if you hear a bunch of background noise. I'm over here strapping ice to myself.
Oh man, yeah, poor Danny. Danny hurt himself this week, guys. So feel sorry
Little
for Dan.
slight knee injury, but we're gonna be just fine.
Danny,
Just if it makes you feel better, Dave, the knee injury was while I was totally dominating somebody else at the old jiu-jitsu
uh,
school. So
is,
at
is
least I wasn't getting effed up when my knee went. So I feel there's that small consolation.
right. Well, guys, thank you all, 62 of you on here, and let's see. AC says the new Terra looks a little long. I don't know. I want to go overseas just to get my hands on one of those because I really think that thing would sell well here in the United States.
Yeah, it's a nice looking truck.
It's everything. It's back to the United States. Everything you need, nothing you don't. It kind
Yeah.
of just it goes back to that a little bit. So let's
Just for all you guys that
here we
are
go.
talking. Oh, never mind.
We're
Let's
2
dive
minutes
into
away.
it.
We're 2 minutes
Okay.
away.
Those of you guys that are complaining about the 6 on 4.5 lug pattern, I have a feeling that that's not going away. I'm almost positive of it. Last time I I think some of the spy shots I looked at it, and I'm pretty sure Nissan's sticking with that. The good news is Z1 Off Road. I think they are pushing to have a couple more wheels made. And like I said, the KMCs, they're popping out new wheels in our bolt pattern, and I think there are a few that have decent backspacing, like -18 backspacing and stuff like that. So um, don't throw away your hopes and dreams of cool wheels away yet, because I was kind of starting to get sad, but then I started seeing a lot of cool wheels pop out. So hang in there on that.
Right. I'm and guys, they do this. Somebody was like, those dirty trolls. They do this every. This is a YouTube when you do a premiere. So I guarantee this isn't a live video, unfortunately, from Nissan.
Yeah.
But this is what it looks like when you do a premiere video. And
Dave, Arthur, help me out. Developed countries, more developed, more or less developed countries.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I appreciate it. I hate when I'm looking for words.
If
I
I
use the one that doesn't quite mean what I want it.
If I remember right, Arthur, you're originally from one of those countries, correct?
Oh, Dave, that's presumptuous.
If it's the one, if it's the Arthur I'm thinking about. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh, guys, 25 seconds. Are y'all ready?
Here it comes.
Let's be sure to smash that like button, man.
I don't know about you, Dave, but I am titillating right now. Is anybody else on the live stream? Are you titillating right now? Are your loins effervescing?
Here we go. Chicka chicka. And that was it, guys. There you go. I feel like I've seen this with Aria.
Yeah, I saw something similar to this. I think it's like an intro video or something. They had a YouTube video that was like something like this. Beautiful videography.
CGI is on point.
Yeah, all to show their logo, right?
Is that like 3 minutes of this?
Logo. Yeah. Have you seen our logo?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nissan.
Hello everyone.
It's so logo-y.
First and foremost,
It's made of
I
grass.
hope you and your
Flowers.
families are safe and
Experimental
sound.
explosions.
I sincerely wish that the world emerges from this
Here it is in a lot of
unprecedented
different colors.
crisis. Thank you for joining us for yet another exciting event for Nissan. Today I'm here to talk about what's next in our Nissan Next. Recently, we have showcased the A and the Z, and now we are here with another special vehicle.
A vehicle?
A vehicle that serves a wide variety of needs, caters to diverse preferences, and serves our customer in many markets. For Richard in Australia, it is a reliable partner in his work as a wildlife photographer. And for the Eres family in Mexico,
I love vehicles.
it's a cross-generational connection and a legacy. Grandfather, father, and son, working in our Civac plant in Mexico. 3 generations connected to 3 generations of this vehicle. Pickups are at the core of Nissan motoring heritage, going back to the beginnings of Nissan. Over decades since the first Nissan pickup hit the road, we have continued to accompany and empower our customers to work, to drive, and to live their lives to the fullest, to help people go anywhere. Whether used for demanding work or adventurous leisure, you will find our pickups
Lasers?
on the bustling city streets in Mexico, in the rugged outback of Australia, and in the dense jungles of Thailand. These pickups deliver water to faraway villages, transport important cargo, and tow heavy trailers. Pickups are true Nissan, our DNA. They are the embodiment of our passion and desire to help people overcome challenges and explore places only a few can reach, while maintaining the fundamental ask of our customers: versatility, quality, durability, and reliability. With the latest pickups, we have strived to deliver more technology, more safety, more comfort, and more style. Continuing frame vehicles'
there's that
unbreakable
logo.
design language with an added, ruggedly bold design, the new Nissan Navara further empowers our customers to experience the world around them with a new
Raul.
confidence. We packaged the new model with a full set of advanced technologies to ensure enhanced dynamic performance on and off-road, as well as safety and comfort, ushering in the new age of toughness, tech, and peace of mind.
Wow. 3 words
With
I never hear
several
together
Nissan
ever.
intelligent mobility technologies, the new pickup will be the most advanced Navara ever. The newly added
There it is.
Pro 4X grade will appeal to extreme adventure lovers who crave an escape from the daily routine. What does this mean for the customer? Confidence from the added suite of contemporary technologies, enhancing safety and responsiveness and sturdiness. Pleasure with expanded features, enhancing driving exhilaration while providing utmost practicality.
Yes, Joe Taylor, more intelligent mobility.
And pride of ownership as you opt for the ride of your choice. So now please welcome the new Nissan Navara.
Welcome. Oh, look at those tires. Look at those wheels. Those are awesome. Those wheels are hot. A computer-generated image. I can't believe, though, they haven't used the new logo. Those wheels are freaking hot, man. I love those wheels.
Yeah, I agree. And the headlights are just as good as we thought they would be.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks really good if you ask me. And I think it's very similar to what
As
we're going to
Ashwani
get in the
just
States. I think
explained,
the one in the States is going to be
Nissan
just
has
a
a
little
long
bit more
history
squared off
with
in the front end.
pickups.
Yep.
And so do I. When I joined Nissan 19 years ago, I started as
And
a
we see the
planner
roof
for
rails as
commercial
well.
vehicles. My experience in product planning spanned 12 years, with half of that in pickups. In my homeland of Mexico, as in many other countries, I have seen how the strength and reliability of pickups has served our customers.
I
The
mean,
new
look, I parked
Navara
this
comes
Navara
to
next
bring
heavy
that
equipment.
proven reliability and versatility, but it also delivers an enhanced level of safety, convenience, confidence, and driving pleasure. It now comes with a full set of technological innovations and upgraded functionality. So today, we're here to give you an overview of this Go Anywhere vehicle, with the specific product details to come later from your local Nissan representatives. With that, I would like to turn it over to Ken Lee, who is heading the styling team for body-on-frame vehicles, to overview the design. Ken.
All right, thanks, Yvonne. For myself and the design team, it's always an exciting journey. For every project, we always keep in mind the spirit of the Nissan brand, to challenge and to innovate. Our Japanese DNA
My
means
penis is this big.
constantly striving to be technologically advanced with careful attention to design and details. Our body-on-frame vehicles have 80 years of heritage.
You know they're cool because they
building
got
up
cool
a
clothes on.
reputation for strength and reliability. That's our frame vehicle DNA.
That's a good looking truck, though, Dan.
Whether it's a
that
truck
gray
or
is
SUV,
freaking awesome.
it's the go anywhere and unbreakable DNA that captures toughness and a robust feel. Looking through our rich history,
Yeah, I agree that
pickup
the
trucks
color's
have always been
fantastic. I'm
part of
glad they
our
didn't put those
strength and
giant
design
stickers, those
innovation.
tread-looking stickers on it, though.
To design pickups and body-on-frame vehicles, we kept in mind these elements:
Fast and the Furious back
Nissan,
there.
Japanese, and frame vehicle DNA, and mixed them like ingredients in a dish. And the recipe has to honor the Nissan brand and our heritage. We analyze the existing products deeply, listen to our customers, and then dream up new shapes that convey the sense of unbreakable design when we create our sketches.
Too bad the headlights don't look
The
like
best
that,
sketches, we eventually become a 3D model. Our designers are really passionate about this project. With the new Navara, this type of creative discovery have led us to a bold new design with lots of character. While our highest grade looks tough and premium, we've also added the all-new Pro 4X grade with colors and unique accents that we're very excited about. First, let's start with the proportions. The hood is taller and stronger, emphasizing the powerful center hood volume.
Was it a weak
It
hood
is
before?
highlighted by our new interlock grille. The movement of the grille signifies a frame holding an engine block, conveying a sense of power and
Who writes
strength
this stuff,
with the
man?
chiseled shapes. It's a natural evolution of our Nissan truck grille, but with a new twist. We're also very proud
What the
of the
twist?
new LED headlamp design. The outline has an energetic gesture, while each of the 4 distinctive projector units have their own intricate bezel shape. Our tech expression and attention to detail are apparent here. Finally, the lamps are
Zach.
framed by our iconic C-shaped
It might
LED
cure cancer,
signatures.
Zach.
The overall impression is distinctively Nissan, even from a distance. The bold, sculpted shapes of the front bumper
Looks
and
lifted
LED
there,
fog
though.
lamps round up the front end for a powerful presence. As we move to the side, we see the taller hood and bed, giving the new Navara an even more robust silhouette. The new alloy wheels have a sharp, precise expression with new finishes. Combined with the ground clearance, the new side view looks strong yet agile, communicating its true go-anywhere intention. The robust silhouette continues to the rear, where we find a new tailgate and tail lamp designs. The iconic C-shaped lighting signatures echo those
thought
of the
Toyota
front,
did it right
giving
in
a
Ford Ranger,
consistent
so
look
we
throughout the
decided.
truck. The Pro 4X
I
takes
actually
the
like that,
design up
though.
another notch, with the lively lava orange accents contrasted by the dark grille, wheels, and mirror caps. These accents are found on the tow hook covers, the fenders, and even on the Nissan badge. Plus, we have a new, fresh, and athletic body color. It's a metallic gray, but with a unique, solid impression that gives the body a robust and energetic appearance.
This is what it sounds like when
It's
car
my
guys
personal favorite
get the
that
new
works
trucks.
great with the Pro 4X. Overall, our design team really enjoyed working on the new Navara. We're able to continue our rich heritage, but with a fresh take on our unbreakable design language. And we hope you will enjoy it too.
While pickup owners want their new car to look fresh and impressive,
So that
they
body
do
color is
not
very
let us
athletic, I will say.
sacrifice functionality in the name of style. As we enter a new era at Nissan, we continue to put the customer at the center of everything that we do. As a symbol of movement and capability, our Nissan pickups have proven to be a reliable partner
It is
in
a beefy
supporting
front
our
end, though.
customers
It is
in
that.
many facets of their lives.
Yeah, it looks
We
great
have
to me.
maintained the toughness that enables carrying heavy loads and getting through extreme terrain. But we have made it even more capable and practical. We strengthened the rear axle, increased payload capacity,
There you go, that's
and
what I was
added a
talking
new
about.
rear bumper with a step for easier access to the truck bed. For enhanced maneuverability at low speeds and steering response across the speed range, we adopted a new steering rack. But capability is just a part of this model's appeal. People are often genuinely surprised when they find it's also a
that
joy
looks
to
nice.
drive. It is
New steering
nimble and
wheel design.
agile, and thanks to the noise isolation and acoustic laminated glass, it offers a quieter and more comfortable ride. It is these touches of comfort and technology that make customers' lives easier. At Nissan, we aim to bring our
That
latest
logo, though, why would
technological
you
advancements
launch a new truck
to as
with the
many
old logo?
customers as possible by making them
Nissan's
available
headquarters
across a
in
broad
Australia
range
has the
of
new
vehicles.
logo on the side of the building.
With this new Navara, we have integrated new technologies to create a
You
safer,
think it'll have electric
more dynamic,
assist
and
steering?
more comfortable driving experience.
Yeah.
Here are just a few. Intelligent forward collision warning,
They need the
which
electric van
monitors
so it
two
can do the
vehicles
autonomous
ahead,
driving.
as well as the vehicle directly
yeah.
in front, to reduce the risk of multi-car accidents. Intelligent emergency braking, which is designed to brake to avoid
don't know.
collisions and reduce the stress of driving in heavy traffic or on busy streets. Intelligent around view monitor helps drivers see people and obstacles around the vehicle. This enables easier maneuvering,
Well, that guy
when
deserved to get
parking
run over.
and
Look at
positioning
him.
of the vehicle during trailer hitching. For the
Didn't even
first
say
time,
sorry.
the vehicle also features an off-road monitor,
Crazy Australians.
which at low speeds in four-wheel drive helps to check for obstacles around the vehicle. In addition to driving performance, comfort, and safety, our customers want more connectivity. Our latest Nissan Connect system enables use of Apple
what an old
CarPlay and
radio.
Android Auto,
They're not even
making
getting
sure
the
that when
upgraded
you are
radio.
in the vehicle, you're not left out of the loop. These technologies and more make the new Navara the most advanced ever.
Time for all the
What
moms
that
watching
means
to get
is
excited.
more convenience, more peace of mind, and
Good picture.
importantly, more enjoyment. It means fun with confidence. Simply put, the new Nissan Navara is an even more reliable partner, bringing you that enduring and proven capability to help you do what you want to do and take you where you want to go.
This is one of many new Nissan models we are bringing to you through a clear purpose of driving innovation to enrich people's life.
Clear purpose of wanting to sell more vehicles.
And we want you to keep guessing what's next.
There it is, guys, your 2021 Nissan Navara. That Pro 4X version looks great. That looks great. Danny, what did you think of that, dude? What is, let me talk to a minute, Danny, because I'm going to pull up Nissan's, see if we can get some pictures on this thing real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about that. It like we saw in the original way back when they kind of shadow revealed these.
Mhm.
It does look like, as far as like the grill shape is concerned, I think the taillight's going to be similar as what we get. So a lot of it is really cool on the aspect of what we're going to get here in the States. Like you said, those wheels are super cool, so we might get those. Because Nissan likes to do all the same stuff
Mhm.
together with us. They like to do all the same stuff. So I think it's pretty exciting to see what they're coming out. They said it has a stronger rear end, so maybe they've put like a M226 in all of them or something like that. Maybe it's just a Pro 4X or something like
Right.
that.
Wouldn't you like to
Um,
have a stronger rear end, Danny?
Mine's really strong actually, Dave. Very very tight and gluteus.
It's
yeah,
the back.
never.
It's the back you're having problems with right now.
No, not anymore. Back's nice and strong as well. Yeah, but
Nice.
all my backside is very strong and shut down really good.
All right, guys. So I am downloading some pictures real quick. So just have some patience, and I will have these up here super quick. Danny, obviously the gray color, that like they couldn't have copied Toyota any more than what they did, and I don't mean that insulting to Nissan, because it's a great color, and the way they stamp
Well,
the
are you
tailgate.
talking about just the color, or are you talking about the actual truck?
I'm talking about that athletic gray, man.
Okay.
The gray is definitely, that battleship gray is definitely, Toyota's been doing that for a little bit now. The stamping of the tailgate, which I've said for a long time was coming. I was told even in the United States we're about to get that, was coming. I mean, I look, I like the truck. I think that's a great looking truck. I just think Nissan at some point's got to go take a chance on their own. Stop. Obviously, here in the United States, Tacoma sells like crazy, and Nissan wants to be a part of that, maybe globally, and they do well globally, but find your own color. Like Toyota found that color. I know you disagree with that, Dan, I can see it, but they brought that color out, and it just seems like Nissan's always like a year or two behind everybody on these things.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, Dave, it's like if somebody comes out with a candy apple red and you have a little bit different of shade of it, and if Battleship Gray is a great seller, of course you're going to come out with a Battleship Gray. It's probably a
Right.
different tint than whatever
Right.
Toyota has. It looks amazing. I don't care if other trucks are selling that same color. If it sells well and you see a lot of them come out with that color, I don't think that's a like. I don't think you're copying Toyota. I think yeah, maybe the stamped name in the back might be a little bit Toyota of a thing to do, but I think the rest of the truck is very well designed. I don't think it has you look at it, it doesn't seem like it has a lot of design cues from anything other than what they're trying to do in that
Right.
design. The headlights look really, really cool. I
Oh,
think
those
those
are
are some of the
rad.
best looking headlights
Yes.
out there right now.
Yes.
As far as in the mid-sized market or whatever. So, the little roof rails, very very nice, slim. They look kind of cool. They give it a little bit of a kind of break up the roof line a little bit. I dig that. It looks like it's big enough to where it's bulky enough to where it looks pretty tough. I like it. I think it's cool.
Right. All right. So I've got the pictures rolling up here. I know Danny, you'll be a little bit behind on these, but um obviously that once again that gray and the wheels like you were saying earlier, those wheels are rocking, man. Those are what you expect on a truck of this caliber. Something in the United States we've I guess the Pro 4X wheels we've got in the past couple of years have been okay, but these look, especially you put those mud terrains on them, those look aggressive, man.
Yeah, I'm very upset that they put the white walls out.
Yes, yes. Maybe that's a culture
But I'm
thing.
glad that they put like they've put on a full mud tire, to show that it's aggressive. It's the Pro 4X.
Right.
I dig the red accents. Very cool. Doesn't look like those are toe points. Then maybe they are, but they look a little odd for toe points.
Yeah, I'm
But yeah,
looking now.
I'm wondering if those little I like the little kind of the little black fender flare type things. I wonder if those are just reflectors in there or if they're actually lights.
I think they're
Kind of
reflectors.
odd.
Yeah, I think they're
Not a big fan of the reflectors in there to tell you the truth, but I'm not
but
gonna be picky.
but that's
I
very
dig
Titan Warrior like.
Yeah, I dig the little fog lights in those little quasi grill things next to
Hmm.
the bumpers. So yeah, it's some good stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm
And
go ahead.
the seats, the Pro 4X seats with the red stitching. Looks so good with the red
Yeah,
stitching.
there's actually some good pictures. Let me find it real quick. I seen them just a minute ago.
Not white stitching.
Yes, yes, because you sweat or anything. I know here in the United States, you sweat on those things, and there you can see the red stitching. And I like the embedding that they've done on the seats in general. They look really really good.
How
Which
many how many Easter eggs do you think are in this truck?
oh, I hope none because you know my feeling on
You're
those
an Easter
stupid
egg hater, dude. I like
Easter
Easter
eggs.
eggs.
So there is the stitching. You can see the Pro 4X. And guys, if you're from Australia, let us know in the comments. Do you know much? For one, do you know much about Pro 4X? I know here in the United States, it's the off-road package that we get. You get a rear locker. You get a little bit more upgraded suspension, and really that's about it. You get some cool stitching. But does that
Well,
resonate?
usually they have leather. Yeah, the rear end it doesn't just have a locker. It's a larger rear end. It's a shortened Titan size rear end.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you get like the full package. Usually it's like whatever the luxury package. Like the was it SL? Usually has all those features as well as those the like Dave said the Bilsteins.
Right. The darking the I'm glad there's no chrome in this Pro 4X too on the interior.
Oh,
It's
thank
all
you,
black.
Dave.
It's
Exactly.
all blacked out. And guys, I I'm as and sounds stupid, a stupid American saying this, but I'm assuming in Australia you guys deal with the sun a little bit more than we do, and there's nothing worse than you're out and that sun hits the glaring just right and it's right in your eyes. You can't do anything about it. I'm over chrome in these vehicles, man, and I love seeing that thing blacked out.
Yeah, those rear seats look amazing. I mean, the front and rear seats. I love that kind of quilting type center area in the seats. That looks fantastic. I wonder if that's suede. That would be really nice. I like the kind of the layout of the things. I'm a little sad that we don't have the double glove box, but that's neither here nor there. Can't expect them to always do that. But I like the way that the instrument cluster has the nice little LED screen in between there. That's definitely something that you have to have these days. Shifter looks smart,
Ooh.
if you will.
Joe Taylor.
Um,
Joe Taylor. Look at you, buddy. Oh, we for you United States guys, you're gonna want to see this. Let me see if I can find this picture really, really quick. Because damn it. I'm gonna Danny, you talk a minute because American guys, you're gonna want to see this. It was an Easter egg right out there, and I didn't catch it because I was too looking.
oh, we had one of our listeners dive deep and pull up some secret Easter eggs already. We're already picking apart these pictures and these videos, because that's what we do over here at the Nissan Nation podcast. We have our special viewers, our special Easter egg snatchers, and Joe Taylor grabs them huevos better than anybody I know.
That's right, Joe Taylor,
Um,
moderator extraordinaire. There, Joe. Thank you
mhm.
for this, dude. It's it's out there. Holy crap, Danny. The 20. It looks like the 2021 Frontier is in this picture. So
Which one? Let's
I'm gonna
pull it up. I'm on lag right now, so I'm
I
watching
know.
you click around. But
It's right
as soon
there.
as it comes up for me,
Oh, wait,
as soon
all
as
right.
I'm on like a 10 or
Oh no, don't lose Danny now. Don't lose me now, Dan. All right, guys, have some patience with me, please.
no, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. I am rapidly trying to get this up because this is super cool. Um, let's see. There we go.
We have some secret NMP debuting the live stateside Nissan Frontier right now. Is that what's about to happen?
Well, maybe.
Oh, we're bringing you guys some stuff. Man, you guys, all you people in here watching right now, guys are getting the real deal. And that's what we are. We're the real deal, Dave.
That's right, man. Let's see. Wing capture this thing.
Dave's working the magic right now. He has something between his legs. He's using the joystick.
That we're doing something here. All right, image.
You were right though. At the Apple CarPlay, the little screen isn't the most amazing thing. That's for sure. So,
No, they kind of dropped the ball on that one, but that's to be expected because
I mean, it is a mid-sized truck. You can't expect too much in there.
let's see, image, bam, bam. Once again, guys, I know this is. There it is. Bingo. There we go. Look at what we see here, guys.
I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting. Hold
Oh,
on, Dave.
damn.
I'm waiting. You got to wait for me. Everybody else is gonna be able to see it, but you gotta wait.
Joe Taylor, eagle eye there, dude. I would eventually caught it, Joe. You know, me and Joe we have this little competition of who can bull it out first. But all right, Dan, have you caught up to it
My
yet?
lag is so terrible tonight. I don't know what it is. Just start commenting. It'll pop up here in just a second.
So they show the Titan, the Frontier, and the Navara right there. It's right in the middle. I'm gonna put it on our Instagram page.
Oh, dang!
They sneaky.
So
little,
that popped up, and I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
And guess what? It looks just like what I revealed a while back that we were gonna get.
Yeah, and in truth, the Navara looks like it kind of has a little bit better headlight look. But I will say I like the front end. It's not quite so massive in the front, so that is kind of nice. It looks like it has a little bit better approach angle. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, no, it looks great. I mean, obviously this is their back sketch of a whatever. So
yeah, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Good poll on that one, sir.
Seen it here first. The official announcement of the 2020.
Yeah. First, actually, you see it at Nissan _community. Joe, throw out your.
Yeah, Joe, drop your Insta.
Let's see. Sorry, boys. This was a cool thing, man. There we go. All right, so once it's on the web, it's on the web, right? I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
it's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not our fault. Guys, do y'all think that is so you got the new Navara sitting there. Do you guys think that is the next Frontier? I think it is.
What else would it be? Yeah, I mean, it looks exactly like all the pictures, all the spy photos. The headlights give it away for all the spy photos.
God, yeah. And all the pictures that we've posted about this thing, I'll try to blow it up without it getting too distorted here.
So now everybody gets their own truck.
Yep.
The world's line of trucks. Maybe Australia are going to get that one on the far left. Who knows?
Maybe. let's see. Get that. Oh, I gotta fixing the stream here, boys. Fixing the stream. There we go. But Danny, so we'll leave this up there while we're talking. I think the Navara. I think that's a good looking vehicle. I really do. I think that it was a kind of a good enough. Obviously, it's a mid-cycle refresh. My understanding, and I've said this, and it's speculation on my part, but I think that you guys eventually get our Frontier. Is what I think you get. I think they give this refresh out to let us get it in the United States out for a year or so, and then bam, you guys get it 2 years later.
So Dave, do you think that this new Frontier that they just launched, you think that's on the MP300 frame, or do you think
No.
that's on the Frontier frame?
The Navara? No, it's on its own. It's on the last gen frame basically, which is
The
I guess
MP300, right?
Yes, but which is a derivative of what we have now. They didn't change the frame a ton when they moved to the new Navara.
Mm.
Guys, like and share this, and I hate to do it. I want to end this stream because I want to jump into a news stream, and I want to break some news. So guys, join us back in like 2 minutes, and I'm going to end this stream once again. Thank you everybody for